Iv'e Army, what is going on? I don't know, there's a lot of questions, right? There's a lot of questions. Vita, where have you been? What are you doing? How are you doing? I don't even know what to say. I've been doing life. As some of you guys know, I did 3 months in America. Grinded streaming. I'm currently taking some time off. You guys that watch me on a regular will know a lot of stuff's been happening in life. So I've just taken a step back, taking some time to myself. And I'm currently in Japan. I'm currently in Okinawa, Japan. We go to Tokyo on Saturday. But hey, how the are you guys doing? Like, this feels crazy to be holding a camera again, video logging and planning YouTube. But guys, there's so much to talk about. Where do I start? Where do I start, man? Like, life's been happening. Things, life, stream, everything. But hey, we're back. Fam, if you're not on the Instagram, it's right here. Boom, at I'm Vita Moores. If you're not on the Twitter, it's right here. Boom, at Vita Moores Gaming. Get ready, fam. Plug those in. We're gonna own it. We're gonna do the things, and it's on the day, man. Let's do it. So, guys, I know you're all asking yourselves, and you're wondering, what has Vita been up to? What have I been up to? Well, as you guys know, I stopped YouTube like, what, 8 months ago now, or something mad like that. Japanese people just cut up the car and I thought I was going to go through the window screen. But yeah, I think the last video I did was like 8 months ago, and it was all like Funko orientated and stuff like that. Well, I don't collect Funkos anymore, you know. I went past that stage, and when I went past that stage, I no longer had any ideas or any content to produce for you guys on YouTube, you know what I mean? So I stopped that, and then I told everybody that I was going to focus on streaming, which I did. I was focusing on streaming. My mindset was, you know, the passion was on fire. Then I went to America, and I did 2 weeks in America, and then ended up cancelling my flight home and then staying in America for 3 months. You know, life happened, breakups and blah, 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 you know, but that doesn't matter, because you know what matters? I'm back right now, right? We're back now. It feels good to be back on the YouTube scene. I'm going to bring you guys the best. You know that. You know, life's been happening recently, and I need to get my life back in track. I need to get my mindset back and just get back on it, and this trip is definitely going to do that for me. I'm seeing someone now, a new lady. She's adorable. Life's good, guys, so my mindset's coming back. The return stream is going to be next month, I think. Probably about the 25th of March I'm aiming for, but I'll be announcing all that and close to the date. But just get ready for it, guys, because the mindset's coming back, the passion is coming back, the fire is coming back, and we're going to take over better than we've ever took over before. You better believe it. We've just got back to the apartment. We have been out to just get some groceries and stuff like that, but I'm absolutely jet lagged, man. I think it might be jet lag, broken sleep, I don't know. But what we're going to do before we do anything else, before we go out again today, I think we're going to take a nap, or at least I'm going to take a nap, just an hour and a half probably, before we do anything else. But guys, the military base was crazy. Like, Sparta was explaining it to me, and I thought it was just going to be like a, you know, maybe a 1-2 mile radius, you know. But this place was like a civilization. Like, all I could think when I was driving round was, if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, that's where I'd go. I'm not even lying. It was absolutely crazy. It's like, I think it'd take about 30 minutes to drive around the entire radius, diameter of the actual base. That's crazy. It's got malls, hospitals, hotels. Like, name something that you have in your everyday life, and inside those walls was everything. Like, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, and no doubt at some point, maybe this video log when you see it, or a next one, I will try and get some footage of the military base for you, because it was just insane. But for now, it's nap time. Well, we planned an hour and a half nap, and I just woke up about 5.5 hours later. I think Sparta stayed true to himself, didn't you, Sparta? I think he did an hour and a half nap, and then sat and waited for me on the computer for another 4 hours. I kept waking up, and I was like, oh bro, I gotta wake up, and then all I'd hear, I'd be asleep, drifting off into the afterlife, and all I'd hear is, have you fell back to sleep? But yeah, we're going for food now, so I'm gonna record myself trying sushi for the first time, of course, because that's one thing we said we was gonna do. And yes, guys, that's why I've been wearing glasses all day, sunglasses, because I've got a black eye. Walked into a door, straight up. I was talking, back in England, I was talking, I was like, yeah, boom, walked straight into the door. You know, don't drink, because you walk into doors, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I'll see you shortly. Interesting fact, this first sushi place that we are trying, where we're going now, is actually a sushi go round apparently. So it's going to actually be fun to record, because apparently the sushi just comes around on like a conveyor belt. I'm going to fuck this sushi up, I hope you know that, guys. I'm going to ruin this sushi. I'm going to let that sushi know that I should have been eating it 15 years ago. Yeah, so I'll see you in the restaurant, because that's how we roll. So guys, basically how this works is a conveyor belt just goes right the way around the restaurant, and if you see something you like, say it faster. If you see something you like, you just take it off the conveyor belt and you pay for it after. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try, what Sparta's recommended, is crab stick with cheese. So let me finish you up. Not bad. Pretty good. Okay. So guys, here we have salmon.
Fatty salmon.
Fatty salmon. Sushi. Raw. So, Sparta's recommended a fatty salmon sushi with a bit of soy sauce. So, I don't do fish, guys. I mean, for you guys that know me, you know I don't do fish, so let's do this.
Now for you.
As I said before, success doesn't come with failure first. So right here, Sparta's recommended cooked fatty salmon.
It's just regular salmon, but it's cooked.
So regular salmon, which is what I just tried and I failed miserably, but a cooked version. So we're going to try this. It's got cheese and obviously the rice as well. Success doesn't come without failure first, guys, and we will succeed with fish today. We are on the path to fish success. So let's try this. Connect you on.
Better?
A lot better. There we go, guys. Fish success. We're gonna set you sail right now. We'll see you in like 10 minutes.
In our giant stack of plates.
Oh, that's our place. That's funny, bro. Oh hey, fancy seeing you again. Food is finished. That was an absolute experience. So everything around me you see is basically a place called American Village, and obviously on this island, as Sparta was telling me yesterday, there is like 50,000 Americans because like military. Who made the American Village? Come and give us a lesson, Sparta. So what is American Village? Why is it called American Village?
So I think it's just because one of the biggest bases on the island is nearby. So a lot of the Americans obviously wouldn't venture out very far out of the base. and so this is where most of them came for food or what have you.
Look at that, life lessons with Spartacus. So obviously in the video log, guys, as the week goes on or whatnot, maybe the last video log before we leave home, we will get some of the base in there. I promise. We might, maybe, just go on the big Ferris wheel behind me, but we'll see. If we do, it'll obviously be in the video log. But yeah, so there's got arcades, ice cream places, restaurants. Well, look where we ended up. We're not even at the top yet. Ooh! I've got to stop. Like if it triggers you that I keep looking up there when I'm talking, it's because the screen is there and the lens is here. So I'm working on it, guys. Right? I'm fresh back to YouTube, so you know I'll work on it. Let me get you guys up the window, all right? Tell me that is an absolute beautiful views right now. Say hi, Sparta.
What's up?
Look at that. Life's what you make it, man. I said to you guys, even though I took a break, even though I'm taking a break, even though, you know, I'm still working on myself and getting my mind back in track, this trip is going to do nothing but that, I promise you now. Guys, we are home. Today is a wrap. We've got some good footage today. We've just literally for the last 2 hours sat outside Starbucks with a coffee, because I'm a coffee drinker now. You know, my new lady said it is her goal to get me drinking wine and coffee. Two things I've always wanted to do in life is drink coffee and wine, but my taste buds have never allowed me to. And I am actually now a coffee and wine drinker. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still trying new coffees and new wines and stuff, but for the most part, I can finish a glass of wine and I can finish a coffee. So we're making great progress, but I'm gonna get in, have a shower, and then start editing today's footage, and then we're gonna go out and do some recording tomorrow. We might be going to Hacksaw Ridge tomorrow, and also an aquarium, which is big aquarium in here on the island. So yeah, guys, today's a wrap. I am back. I've had so much fun doing this again, and roll on tomorrow, man, and I can't wait to get this out for you all. Let's get it. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. Well, good morning, Vita Army. What is good? Today is a new day, and like I said at the start, I'm feeling good. It's a little bit overcast this morning. Got some good things on the agenda today, guys. If you ever saw the movie Hacksaw Ridge, we will be going to that point from the movie. We're doing more touristy things, and of course your boy's going to be video recording more touristy things. We're going to own the day. Alright fam, we're going to own the day together. You, me, and everybody. Let's do this. We are now here at Hacksaw Ridge. Obviously, I'm sure when we get to the cliff, we'll show you a more iconic place, but Hacksaw Ridge is actually a lot bigger than everything you see in the film. It's going to take us about 40 minutes to walk all the way around. So I'll be getting some shots of, you know, I think we're coming up to like a castle right now. Check this out for a view. Look at that. I'm going to read some Japanese to you all right now. This says, back in the war of... Imagine if I could actually... Interesting facts right now, I could be completely wrong, but this, what we are walking down right now, used to be like full, like it used to be pretty much like a tunnel. A man-made tunnel. And the Japanese believed that coming through here was like similar to going to the afterlife, in a sense, without actually dying. They believe it resembled, you came through this one-way tunnel and it was like crossing over into a different realm. I think I got that right, Sparta?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, in there, guys, are tombs of the kings of Okinawa. That's pretty, So did these die as well in World War II during the battle?
This would have been long before Japan took Okinawa and seized control of it. This is back when Okinawa was still its own thing.
So the kings are in those tombs before the battle even took place. I think that's pretty good though, right? That they're still in standing, considering they got hit with that many bombs.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day, fam. So we are just here, like now, by some shrines and stuff like that. We can't get down there, but in there is other shrines. And basically, like what you saw in my intro of the video log, with them little statues on the rocks with little coins in there. Basically, these shrines are what the Japanese come to pray and receive blessings and ask for blessings. And as Sparta was just telling me, stuff like passing tests and getting good news that they want to hear and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So obviously, I mean, you guys have pretty much seen shrines in games, movies, history. Right now we are having a moment. I am having a moment, right? Imagine this, right? Imagine what you're seeing now, just all jungle and land and spiders and snakes. And just imagine that, like all this, all that, everywhere, like you see buildings back in World War II when everything was getting blown up, that would have all just been jungle. There's an imagination moment for you all guys. Just look and imagine jungle and apes. Would have been monkeys in there?
No, I don't think Okinawa's got any.
Okay, definitely no apes, but still, snakes and I'm just. Yeah. We tried to find the ridge, you know, like from the movie where he's on the rope. We tried to find that, we got lost, so we are hungry, so we've just come to a place called, what's it called?
Coco's,
and it's Japanese curry, so I'll show you the food when it comes, but we're going to eat, then we're going to try and find the ridge. So eat, try and find the ridge, alright guys, so yum yum. Look at that. Yum yum. I've had pork with cheese and that's the curry. Sparta, what have you had?
I have chicken with spinach and cheese.
Meow. Meow. Please, Lord, help me get one more. Help me get one more. Guys, so apparently this right here, this whole area is the ridge from the movie. It tells us here the little information about Hacksaw Ridge, and then there's some scenes from the movie there, and Desmond Doss and stuff like that about being a medic and blah 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 blah. But like this whole ridge, and how cool is this? Like now when I watch the movie, I'm gonna be like, I've been there. I was there when the bombs were hitting and Desmond Doss was pulling people down the mountain. I'm glad we did this. It's definitely an experience, and if you're like me, I love history, man. I love the whole imagination side of things, because right where I'm standing, like right, all this area, like it's mad, because you can just use your imagination as to what was actually happening many years ago. Wow, wow, wow. Just one more. Help me get one more. This is some advanced military training, right? So don't try this at home, because obviously I'm a strong lad, and I was born in the Amazon. I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't really want to start recording these so much, but these are called mausoleums, and basically they are Japanese tombs, family tombs. So basically inside those mausoleums are a certain amount of urns around the side, and then in the middle there's one big urn. So when family members pass away, they fill the urns up around the side, and then when they all get full, they pour all the ashes into the one in the middle, and then repeat the cycle. Families, pets and all that stuff, so each family have got their own. Obviously this isn't all of them, like they're all over Japan, but each family's got their own mausoleum, tomb, and they all go together when they die. Like, it's pretty crazy, right? But like I said, I didn't want to focus on those, just out of respect. Just here, like, you know, having a look at this and messing around a little bit, as I saw in the last clip, but there's a sign right there, and we went over to read it, and this right here, this cliff right here, was the cliff he climbed. So in the previous clip, in the video where you saw me on the actual ridge, what I thought that's what he climbed, that was not what he climbed. That right there is what he climbed. Like, as you can see here, it tells you blah 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 about the actual cliff that he climbed, right? and then it shows you a bit about the movie and tells you a bit of information. Hence why they've put the memorial there, because it was heavy losses on both sides. So that right there was the actual cliff he climbed. Wow. We just got back to the apartment now. We're just on our way upstairs. It is time for a nap, because after going to sleep at like 5 in the morning and waking up at 9, and the jet lag as well, it definitely calls for a nap. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a nap, then we're gonna go watch Black Panther at the military base, because it's not out in Japan till March. I've just woke up like 10 minutes before the movie starts. Literally, I flew out of bed and we're going to watch the movie now. So I will give you my verdict, I will give you my input on how I thought the movie went after we get at the movies. Black Panther was a solid movie. Highly recommend going and see it if you haven't. What would you say, Sparta? I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, easily.
It was humorous, fun, action-packed, non-stop entertainment. You know how we do. Definitely recommend watching it. We are at this hamburger steak place now. We're gonna get some good food. I'll show you the food as always. Look at that, yum. We've got a sirloin steak, and this little bit of the plate here, guys, this dome is scorching hot. So if I want my meat cooked a bit more, throw it on there, cook it myself. How crazy. Welcome to Japan. That's awesome, man. Yum. Look at that. Yum. Sparta, tell them what you got.
So I picked up the 300-gram hamburger steak with some vegetables on the side, some fried potatoes, and cheese sauce with a little bit of gravy going over there.
Look at that. Yum. Guys, after exploring land and sea and travelling far and wide, that is a wrap for today. I've got a lot of editing to do. This video log from yesterday and today should be up tomorrow. But like I said, guys, it's good to be back. And I know I haven't really gone over too much as to where I've been, what I've been doing, what my intentions are. Over the next video logs, I will explain more and more about that. But guys, as always, my Instagram at I'm Vitamors, Twitter at Vitamors Gaming, Snapchat Vitamors. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Keep being the best you can be, fam. Turn on notifications, hit that sub button, and just be ready. Be ready for non-stop action-packed entertainment. Because that's how we do, alright guys? I love you all. Thank you so much for being you. Sparta, say goodbye for this video.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Thank you for being you, and let's take over.